Those kicks, MP.
There he is.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Moments from now, the setting is...
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And Greg, for games like this, where these two teams just played each other, how different is the approach?
It is different, Kevin. It can almost feel like a continuation of the last game, and one team now maybe has payback on their mind.
And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taking his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The guards are Pritchard and White. Baldwin out there with Brown. It's tipped. The bulldozer passes to Wallace. Here's Hurley. His three-pointers off the mark. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Inside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Koulibaly, no good. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Out to Wallace. For the three. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Baldwin. His last outing, 16 points for him. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Driving inside.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Hurley. A bulldozer pulls it in. The bulldozer's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Here's Pritchard, following the bucket by the Pistons. A bulldozer pulls it in. The bulldozer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Good on the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to Detroit.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Pass to Mitchell. Shot on the wing. A putback. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. They set the pick. On the wing, Brown. And again, it's Boston converting.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Mitchell with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston. And yes, it's good. 8 points for the Bulldozer.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Baldwin. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5 from past the arc. Rebound by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They set the screen. And the Bulldozer gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pritchard passes to Baldwin. Now Brown. Here's the 3. A Bulldozer pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulldozer in the last outing against the Celtics was superb. He scored 35 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
For the Pistons, Edie's checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. Green comes in for Christie. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Now here's Brown. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Boston, no good that time either.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's the Bulldozer. In the game against Boston, very impressive. And it's Wallace penetrating, shoots over White. Wallace misses. Celtics trail by 4. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the miss by Porzingis. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Pritchard. 23 points his last outing. Celtics passing it around. There's the triple. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Wallace misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Boeheim. Got a hand on it. Now Wallace. He had a big outing in that Celtics game as well. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Porzingis finds Hunter. For 3. Rebound, Detroit. The Bulldozers got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pritchard passes to Jones. Pass to Porzingis. Over Edey. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Jones.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Here's the Bulldozer. 14 points for him. Nailed from three-point land.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. To the paint. In the corner, it's Hunter. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bulldozer. Here's Jerome. Still yet to score. Fires at the elbow. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Detroit in control with the 9. In for Edey. Boston making a switch here. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Herbert Jones. He's out there with Porzingis, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. Drills the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball. The guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Porzingis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out. And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Coulibaly with it, light covering. Coulibaly up top. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jerome, he's checked in for the Pistons. Boston also with the sub. Baldwin's checked in. Pass to Pritchard. wiped it away. Now Detroit moving it up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6 to end the run. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's blocked. And they get it back. Christie the pass to the Bulldozer. Here's Koulibaly. And it's good off the back rim and in. Koulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Some solid defense there from the Bulldozer.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
A second chance effort. Out to Wallace. The tray. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Celtics trail by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Jerome. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brown outside. Detroit with the rebound. The Bulldozers got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. The shot's good from Christie.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Pass to Brown. White setting the pick for Brown. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brown's got 10.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Bulldozer passes to Wallace. Here's Christie, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 14 points for him.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Brown outside. Back to White. Here's Hurley. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
A difficult situation for Boston. The Bulldozer passes to Jerome. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brown, good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night, 5 for 10 shooting.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Bulldozer. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. The Bulldozers got 4 this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
With 1 on the clock, and it's blocked. They retain possession. And so is Detroit, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in. And it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Bulldozer has been sensational.
Well, with the double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Mitchell is out there with Cason Wallace. And there's the Bulldozer. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside, White. And here is Brown. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Hurley. Second chance shot. It's tipped.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the Bulldozer gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Brown feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. Fires the 3. A Bulldozer pulls it in. The Bulldozer's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. White finds Brown. Over Coulibaly. And it's Brown missing.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Pass to Bulldozer. Back to Coulibaly. Shoots over Brown. And Coulibaly gets it to go. Coulibaly's got 7 points in the game. The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Christie. And he finishes nicely on the lane. He's got 16.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Brown inside. He's defended by Coulibaly.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Coulibaly, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Brown kicks to Baldwin. Pass to Pritchard. A 3 ball. Drills it from outside. Pritchard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Mitchell passes to the Bulldozer. Here's Christie. Sinks the triple. Christie's got 19 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
White looking around. To the middle. Here's Hurley. Rebounded by the Pistons. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Wallace.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 10. And the shot goes down. He's got 8.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. So for the Pistons, Edey's checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Green in for Christie. Here's the Bulldozer. 25 points in the game. Now, here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Now they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown outside. Great D that time from Green.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Mitchell passes to the Bulldogs. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
White, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Mitchell passes to the Bulldozer. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Green with a screen for Mitchell. Outside, Green. Pass to Edey. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
The Pistons making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Here's Jones, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And he's good on the second. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Porzingis with the steal. Jerome passes to the Bulldozer. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's the Bulldozer, led by Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. Wallace misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Detroit, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he sinks the second. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Here's Jerome. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Driving in, and it's blocked. They kick it out to Green. The Bulldozer passes to Green. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by Jones.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Wallace. And he's good on the three ball. Wallace has got 11 points.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Celtics making a switch here. Parker's checked in, and with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You look at Houston. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for the Pistons, they're right in the hunt. We knew they'd fight and scratch and claw their way into contention, and I've been impressed with the spirit of this bunch. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line. Here in the second half.
Trying his luck from deep. A Bulldozer pulls it in. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. The Celtics shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Boeheim, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball.
Seconds left in the third. Parker's shot is off. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And it's Boeheim missing.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Green finds Wallace. Here's the Bulldozer, and that one good. The Bulldozer's got 10 points in just the second half.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And so is Detroit in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open.
Entirely new group now out there. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had...
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Yeah, MP.